Welcome to our Lent Bible reading scripture and soap illustration for Friday, February 26th. The overall scripture is John 5:16 through 47. And the scripture that I've chosen is John 5:18 through 19. Jesus had just healed a man who had been an invalid for decades. And it says, "For this reason, they tried all the more to kill him. Not only was he breaking the Sabbath, but he was even calling God his own Father, making himself equal with God." And Jesus gave them this answer: "Very truly, I tell you, the Son of God can do nothing by himself. He can do only what he sees the Father doing, because whatever the Father does, the Son does also." My observation is this: it continually amazes me how much legalism goes hand in hand with lack of true relationship with God and an understanding of who God is. The Jewish leaders, notice that the Bible doesn't say the Jewish people, were offended that Jesus healed a man on the Sabbath who had been an invalid for 38 years. They were equally offended that he called God his Father, indicating that he was God's Son and equal to God. Well, duh, he had just healed a man who was paralyzed, lame, and maybe even blind for 38 years. Who else could do that? Rather than rejoicing that the man was healed, they wanted to kill Jesus for violating one of their petty rules and having God as his Father. The application I see is that God does want our obedience, but when we approach God by checking off the rule boxes, it puts the focus on our performance and not what God is doing in others around us. We become like the Pharisees or Sadducees. It's sad, you see, to become a Pharisee, because then we try to become self-righteous and miss the righteousness and love of God, which leads us to bring healing to others through our loving relationship with God. That relationship with God as our Father opens our eyes to see what he's doing around us and, like Jesus, participate in God's works on the earth. God bless.